Alright, everyone, through this audio, you're going to know the feedback that I have for your presentations, formal presentations that you gave on 18th March. Right, there were, I think, four groups who presented. First one was not a group but a pair, which was Subhan and Ali. Subhan was absent, and Ali talked about coherence. He took 2 minutes and 55 seconds. Your audience hold was fine in the initial stages. You made the eye contact, you spoke in English, you were confident, your body language was fine. However, if we talk about your PowerPoint slides, the text was too small, the information was overloaded, and I can safely say that you had rehearsed your presentation well. So, all in all, your presentation was fine. Then group blue was asked to come, and the red one as well. You guys wasted at least 15 to 20 minutes. You were not ready. I had to jump in. So as a presenter, as a group, you must have some kind of coordination with each other. Anyway, first came Amnar Salan. You spoke in English. There was good audience hold. Your body language was on point. However, I would really request and suggest you to remove these extra lingual points where you say a lot of times. While if you are struggling with the points and you're being a little hesitant, slow down. Mark the words, say the words, utter the words in a slowed manner so that you don't have to go with these extra lingual markers in language. I like the fact that there was no script reading. However, the ending was abrupt. You should have concluded your part and said that the next person is going to come and they are going to talk about a certain thing. Then Hajra came. Hajra, I think it was your third or fourth presentation, but you're still very much hesitant. And I understand. I mean, there could be a number of aspects and factors attached to it. So there's nothing much to say, but you took 1 minute. If you will go for rata thing, if you will go for rote learning, it will keep happening. Try and understand the concept and then say it, right? There was a voice shaking. You tried your best, but you were too much scared. Then came Iman. Iman took 1 minute and 19 seconds. You spoke in English. You did use transition while speaking. That was a good point where you said, I'm going to talk about this, then this, and this, that. Good understanding. However, you only took 1 minute, which is a drawback because you were supposed to at least speak for 2 minutes. Examples were fine, right? The next person who came was Hania Shahid. You took 1 minute and 51 seconds. You gave too many pauses, long pauses. Don't do that. Keep talking, right? As a presenter, you can't stop talking. That's a bad thing to do. Script reading was there. You were not prepared. You were a little very much conscious about me looking at you and you made a face at me. So as a presenter, you can't do that, right? You have to be very professional in your own conduct. I know this could be your first or second time and you're trying to learn, but then you have to keep all these points in mind. Then Atika Jabin came and she took 2 minutes and 44 seconds. You spoke well. There was no script reading. You looked fine, well rehearsed and practiced. However, try refrain from going back and forth and looking at the slides time and again. Get a grip on it. Get a steady grip on it, right? As far as the PowerPoint slide is concerned, the color combination, the purple, the dark purple, the light pink, was so too bad to watch. So you have to go for proper color combination. Technical issues were there, but your topic was clear. Atika was absolutely clear about what she was saying. So all in all, as a group, there was no quiz given, no proper ending given. You did not actually talk about how you guys are connected and how you can connect with one point to another. There was no connection made. For example, if Atika was talking about a certain topic, she could have mentioned that similarly like Hania has mentioned. So there should have been some kind of a connection among the group members. So this was group 1, that was group blue. Now we have the next group, group red. It was a very poor presentation. Your classmate, your group member was present, but they were claiming they were not fine. If they could come to the class, I believe they could present as well, but क्या ही कह सकते हैं. Anyway, Sania Zafar came. You were loud and clear. but you script read and you took only 1 minute. Text was too small on the PowerPoint slide. Then Muqaddas came. Poor start, Muqaddas. You were stopping a lot. There was no clarity. Grammatical issues are there. You need practice. You were practicing when I entered the class, but you need confidence. Phrase reading was there, which indicates that there was no clarity. As far as a group you are guys concerned, your own group member Sania was talking to you all the time and created a fuss out of it yourself. You didn't need the audience to create a chaos. You did it yourself. Sultana, bad presentation, but there's nothing I can comment on. This was your third or fourth attempt and you're still doing the same things. You want to learn, right? You're in the university and the only way you're going to learn is to actually make an effort. There is nothing else that you can do. So all in all, the group was very uncoordinated and badly presented. Then group yellow came along. Abdullah Iftikhar Abbasi started with the introduction, which was good. He took 1 minute and 51 seconds. You had confidence, and I like the fact that you exemplified within the first few sentences. That gives us understanding that you do understand. You maintained eye contact. Text on the PowerPoint was too, you can say small. Then you used the transition where you introduced Ibrahim. Ibrahim took 1 minute and 29 seconds. Your body language needs work, Ibrahim. You were too uptight. You were somehow conscious or scared, perhaps. I don't know the exact word that I would like to use over here, but you need to work on that. You have to work on your monotonic kind of a voice as well. Instead of taking long pauses or speaking too fast, go with the rhythm. You have to find a rhythm, that how to showcase or share information in a rhythmic manner. Then Mahadati came. You took only 30 seconds. You usually speak well, but I don't know what's the hurry. You could have easily talked about the same thing into 2 minutes. Your English is good, your understanding is good, but you only took 30 seconds. Then Danish, you improved from the last time, beta. I really like that. You took 1 minute and 2 seconds. You started good. You need to work on your body language, and then you forgot in the middle, and then you were so hurried or horrified maybe that you did not use the transition correctly. If you're introducing the next person, be confident. Fine, you didn't do well, just be confident that now next person is going to come and then they're going to take it further. So you have to make sure that you actually do this. And as far as the timing is concerned, you took only 1 minute. Then Hamad came along. It was a poor start. There were too many long pauses. Repetition of words were there. For example, the word wicket, the phrase wicket, you used like 7 times. Why would you do that? If you do that, it simply means कि आप रट्टा मार के आए हुए. So that should not be part of your presentation. Clarity issue was there. You were talking about jargons. You said we should explain jargons, and then you did not provide any other further explanation. So you had no clarity. You were not prepared. It was a bad presentation. You took 1 minute and 46 seconds. Then Mars came and he took 1 minute and 15 seconds. Phrase reading was there. However, I could see that you had prepared it. You have grammatical mistakes. Even the basic mistakes are there. That's a bad look for a presenter. You started with a teacher example for organizational barrier, and you did not clarify. Perhaps you wanted to say that if the teacher would give a lot of work and too much restrictions, then it will be an organizational barrier, but you did not provide any clarification, and then all of a sudden you jumped on the next point. So you had run-on sentences, fragment sentences. There was no clarity. By the end of the presentation, whatever you were trying to say, it was unintelligible altogether. Then Syed Ali came. He took 1 minute and 20 seconds. You started well, you spoke in English, but then there was shaking in your voice in the middle. Your speed is too fast, you need to slow down, and your body language needs relaxation. However, you ended well, but your material was not on point. You could have improved. I expect more from you. Then group golden came. Zahra presented well. She took 3 minutes and 15 seconds. She talked about all the points very well, and I like the fact that you actually utilized the material which was shared with you. The rest of the presentations, you just took internet by storm and added whatever made sense to you. But this group actually used the same material. Then Jannat was very good. Jannat's presentation was the best among everyone. She took 3 minutes and 15 seconds. Good PowerPoint. However, there was one mistake, Jannat. You need to see the difference between raise and arise. Right, very well presented, and you concluded, you both of you, Zahra gave us the introduction of the entire presentation, and if we talk about Jannat, she talked about the ending well. So all in all, your presentation, the group golden, was very nicely done. So these are some aspects of your presentation that I wanted to highlight, because the time was up in the class, so I couldn't share it there. So this is your feedback of the presentations which were conducted on 18th March.